I don't even know what to say no more. I've done this video like 3 times, and I met
Taco. I was like, I don't know how pregnant women eat. I'm not showing you nothing. You can't see nothing.
and I've been practicing since getting raspy and across more truer.
In terms to what extremes, my mom.
I'm sorry, and don't worry, I got my brush too.
Time for yourself. I mean, you always got the truth. You get tired, except my fingernails. I usually do them a little better. They are, my hands are. Hi! My name is Jessica. Welcome to another one of my videos. Yeah, today is actually, March 13th at 2013. And yes, I am shaving right now, so I know this is kind of frustrating. This is the first time I put this on YouTube, but let's hurry up and get this part done. Right back. Hi, it's me again. That was pretty cool, huh? I can't do. Well, I can't even pronounce the name of that instrument that she uses. But I had to throw that in there. That's thanks to my sister who did that. She shared it with everybody on Facebook. I was like, you know what? I gotta do a shaving video, and that is just so cool to see a woman jam like that. And you see it all the time on YouTube. You see it everywhere in life. It doesn't matter if you're male or female. You can be a female and love cars. You can love sports. I mean, the list goes on. There's women out there, cisgendered women, that know more about football than most guys. So I'm just saying, it doesn't, that lady can jam. And she's from Korea, I guess, so kind of cool. But yes, so what would make me do a video, a clip with me shaving on it? I don't know. I gotta bring out the brush for this one. This is like crazy. You know, every day we do something that scares us, that frightens us, and it doesn't matter, cisgendered, transgendered, we do something, we see something that just frustrates the heck out of us. And I know my case, and a lot of other ladies out there, that, you know, shaving is one of them, whether it be shaving your legs or whatever. Every morning I wake up, I gotta shave, and I've had laser, okay? This is not natural. I am blonde, so I'm also, what am I? I'm getting ready to turn 43. Not quite. So I do have a couple of gray hairs, especially in the beard area. I know, it's kind of weird. Now, I don't know. So, but I don't go a day without shaving. I don't. And it frustrates me. Even when I shave, it's a little rough in there, and it's there's just one way to get rid of it, and that's electrolysis. So I wanted to do that video and show a clip on that, because I'm actually getting ready to do something that's going to be very, very frustrating for me. So, and it's not going to be frustrating for me. It's going to be nerve-wracking, but it's get the electrolysis on my face. They're going to do a marathon session in Arizona, Phoenix, Arizona. I forget. I have all this stuff. Senza Pilo Med Spa. So, you know, they pretty much tie in there. They're a little expensive, like 90, what's it going to be, like 120 bucks an hour. That's with the pay until. I mean, they just, and I'm going to see 2 techs, so I think they're going to charge me double. So it's not cheap. And the only thing is if you've had electrolysis, you know it hurts, especially in the upper lip or anywhere in the face. And you know, when they shoot you up like a dentist, and they just have a marathon session. They just 7 hours later, you're like your face is all swollen and red. The only downfall to that is because I've had so many lasers. I must have had like 8 lasers on my face already. They want me to grow my hair out for like a week to maybe 10 days. I can't do 10 days. A week's pushing it as it is. So it's gonna be nerve-wracking. It's got to be something I gotta do. I don't know. There's a lot of ordeal to it. Growing out my hair, you know, because they said they need 1/4 of an inch to do the electrolysis. Okay, I haven't grown. My gosh, 1/4 of an inch. That's like a damn bearded lady, and there ain't no amount of makeup that's going to cover that 1/4 inch. You can get a plaster and sheetrock. Hell, that ain't going to help. And I laugh now, but it's got to be something that's got to get done. And I don't know how a lot of ladies do this. If they just, you know, lie dormant or what. You know, the last year and a half has been just incredible. There ain't no going back. There ain't. It's like Mike who? All I know is Jessica, and it's, you know, Mike's always going to be part of my past. Okay, that ain't going to change. Surgery ain't going to change that. These little pills ain't going to change it. Which I actually need to do these again. Go figure. So, but nothing in the heck is going to change all that. So, to grow it out 1/4 of an inch. See, that I'm setting up an appointment for June 4th. Because my vacation's from June 1st to June 11th. I'm going to be in Phoenix from the 4th, 5th, and 6th. So I'll probably have to change my schedule to like the 5th or 6th. Probably stay an extra day. I don't know. It's not the way I wanted to spend my vacation. Because I'm going to go see my sisters. And I also got a brother down there. But if I want to be stoking a beard, I don't want to. That's nerve-wracking. It's almost like I want to go hide. You know what I mean? Okay, so the 1st I don't work. So I'm thinking maybe the 30th I won't shave, or maybe I'll shave with the electric. You know, so it's sort of kind of close. Makeup can still hide it. Maybe I'll do that for a couple of days. And then after the 31st, it won't grow. Believe me, I'm going to be documenting this because it's going to be nerve-wracking. I'm going to be, it's going to be torture. And I don't know how I'm going to handle it or what I'm going to do. Because on the 3rd, I leave here, probably the 2nd or the 3rd. If I leave on the 2nd, I'll stay in El Paso one night. I'll pick up my rental car. There's a shock for you. I got to go pick up my rental car. Stoking a beard. So this is going to be a little bit nerve-wracking. The only advantage I do have is I do have a license from Texas. Even though I got my New Mexico license now, I still got my ID from Texas that says, you know, Jessica, and then it has a nasty little M on it. It's like, you know what? Which I can use that because my credit cards are all based down on that address that's on my Texas ID, so I just don't know. That's another whole nother ordeal. Do I even feel right? I mean, so I pick up a rental car and then I drive all the way to Phoenix, Arizona, stoking a beard. That's going to be crazy because, you know what? Come on, something's going to happen. I got to go to the bathroom. What restroom am I going to use? I haven't thought about what kind of a restroom I was going to use ever in the last year and a half almost. I think I did that for the first couple of months of my transition, and then, you know, like in November, that first year, I was like, you know what? It's the women's restroom. I'm never going in that guy's restroom again. And it's not that I'm scared, but believe me, if I'm stoking a beard, come on. So, I don't know. I'm going to have to do some more research on some of this. I mean, obviously, it needs to get done. I am saving the money, so I will have, what is it going to be, the $1,200 or $1,500 or whatever it's going to be to get that first session out of the way. It's going to be crazy. I guess I don't really have to buy it, maybe a little bit. But if I'd stoked, if I look like this, okay, I did that. Okay, I did this as a prank for Halloween. And believe me, a lot of you yelled at me. It was like, and now it's going to be like, oh my gosh. I doubt it's going to be that dark, that long, but even though that was just makeup. I don't know. It's crazy. Yes. Wake up in the morning, shave, take a shower, get dressed. It is Saturday, and it is actually my Saturday. You're making me happy. So, I'm gonna put this over here so it's out of camera view. So I got a big ordeal with this coming up. It's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be mind-boggling. It's gonna be a tongue twister. It's not gonna be a happy situation, like I said. I got the nerve-wracking of, renting a car, traveling, deciding what restroom I'm going to use, if I'm going to go back to, mic mode, just tie my hair back, wear a rocker shirt, because believe me, I'm serious, it wouldn't, and I wouldn't feel right about that. See, that's going to be nerve-wracking, even but I'm not going to feel right going to the women's restroom if I'm stoking a beard. I mean, I'm sure that even in the circus, when the bearded lady worked there, I'm sure she had her own private restroom. I don't know. I'm just saying. So, and then just back to see, family members that I haven't seen in ages, they see me like this and then show up with not even being myself. That's what it is. So, it's going to be nerve-wracking. I'm going to be hiding in here for a few days, letting it grow, and then I'm going to take off. It's not going to affect work. That's +1. I'm going to do it the 4th, 8 o'clock in the morning, June 4th, and then while I'm in Arizona, I'm visiting my sisters. Probably be staying there. I don't know. I might change that now. Because I don't know. Like I said, it's not a proud moment stuck in here. I didn't want to see this. But anyway, so the 5th, it'll be done on the 4th. The 5th, I still got the Meltzer appointment, so my face still might be a little bit swollen, but I'll be back to normal. I'll be going back to normal the 5th and 6th. It's just leading up to the 4th, stoking the beard. It's, it's going to be the 3rd. The 2nd and the 3rd, they're going to be the most stressful days. Once I get to my sisters, it should be alright. I mean, they understand, and they know. And I love them, they love me. I mean, it's all good. It's just not what I wanted to do on my vacation. I wanted to spend time with them. Well, she's going to be working anyway, so it'll be good. It's just not the way I wanted, Alright, nice meeting you, who knows? If she's in Arizona, I'm way over here. I might not see her again for another 5-10 years. I don't know. It's not like I say, so it might be the last image she has of me. Well, no, because she follows me around Facebook and everything, so I don't know. It's just going to be stressful. And now, they said 4 to 6 days the first time. Now they're saying 7 to 10 days to get that 1/4 of an inch. It's like, there's no way. No. Okay? I still work on the 30th and 31st. I will go those 2 days. okay? I ain't gonna go back more. My birthday is the 25th, May 25th. But yeah, and June 4th, I mean, May 25th I'll shave. I mean, I don't have a problem. I go out and I do what I need to do. I do what I do. I am me. I am Jessica. I've never had a problem. And now I got to actually force not shaving. I don't know, I could wear one of those black veils or something, but my voice wouldn't match, so... And like I said, 1/4 of an inch, there is not enough plaster in the world to cover 1/4 of an inch. I'm sorry. It ain't gonna happen. It ain't prudent. As what Ronald Reagan used to say, it ain't prudent. But it's June 4th. Do you remember last year? What happened on June 4th? It was another milestone. It was, it will be the 1-year anniversary of my legal name change. So, what do I do at my 1-year anniversary? I get all swollen face. It's like, I don't know. It was nerve-wracking leading up to the 4th last year. You know, just getting ready to go in front of a judge and, you know, being out in public. I wasn't as confident as I am now. I mean, I had the courage. It was just the confident level. Wasn't what it was. So it was nerve-wracking. And now it's this whole thing, Dan. Thank goodness I got my therapist coming up next week. So I can discuss some of the stuff coming up. But, yeah, so I'm going to be in Arizona the 4th, 5th, and 6th. And the 4th is what we got scheduled, but if it's not 1/4 inch, I guess we're going to have to reschedule. I might have to call him up Monday, have him reschedule. I do get a laser session next week in Dallas for my neck. I guess I got to call Dallas up and cancel that, because believe me, if I grow it out, I don't want any more. I mean, I'll get laser after that, in between other sessions and stuff like that, but I'm not going to go crazy. If I got to grow the crap out, I'm not... I don't know. So it's going to be a nerve-wracking time, believe me. You guys are going to... I should have warned you, this is going to be a long video. And the rest of the vacation, like I said, should be good. On the 5th, I go see Meltzer, Dr. Meltzer, and get an SRS consultation with him. It's already paid for, already got it. And then, you know, the 6th, depending... I'll probably leave on the 6th, or I'll stay one more day, but hopefully the swelling will go down. I'd like to have, you know, I'm trying to get everybody together that's there in Arizona, like have a dinner or something. Hopefully my swelling's down by then. I don't know. It's, you know, it's not like I'm having reconstructive surgery on my face. But at the same token, it's going to swell up. It's going to swell up. So, nerve-wracking. I don't know. And then it's just the aspect of what bathroom I'm going to use. If I'm ever going to pull into a rest area, I mean, at work, I mean, if I go to Walmart or something, if I'm in a restaurant, I just go to my restroom, the women's restroom. That's my restroom, okay? I go there, and I sit down. I do my business. I get out. Wash my hands, get out. Okay? It ain't no big deal. At work, I'm sorry. I don't... Well, we got those porta potties, you know, so I still stand up at work. Because I ain't sitting down in those porta potties unless I have to, okay? So, those are not... Yeah, that's a totally different story. But now when I go on this vacation, it's like, if I'm out, I probably won't even stop at a rest area. I mean, my ID still says female. Yes, I can legally pull it off, I guess. But like I said, I don't want to... It's just, it's not right. And it brings me back to my therapist. I told my therapist this a long time ago. I told her, I said, and this is back in November. This is when I was last worried about what restroom I was going to use. I was like, you know what? I don't worry about what restroom. I just use the men's. And if I'm dressed up and got makeup on, I use the ladies. And she goes, you know what? You're absolutely right. All the women that ever use a woman's restroom always put on makeup first. And I was like, well, okay, you got a point. You know, it's that reverse psychology. But stoking the beard, no. I don't know. This brings in a whole new envelope, and I'm not going to feel right in the men's restroom either. Heck, I might just pull alongside the road somewhere far, far away, hop behind a tree, and do my business, get back in. It might not be no ordeal. It just, the whole thing just might go without incident, and I'm worried about nothing. I still got 2 months before this is even happening. Well, less than 2 months, but, you know, like a month and a half, and I'm already worried about it. I'm stressing over it. So, but then, like I said, after the 4th, after they do it, after the swelling starts going down, all downhill. I shouldn't have to shave every single day. It will still leave a couple stranglers, I'm sure. But especially my neck, I'm sure will be a lot better. It won't get as red because my neck's the worst. The neck's worse on any person. So, yeah, that's what my brain's been doing. Work has been, it's been going all right. You're making me happy. Except they are getting more political, which I don't do politics very well. They're getting more safety aspect because a couple people had leaks. Now we got a new piece of paper we got to fill out every little thing, and you can't see it. Or maybe you can. But basically, verify all valves are open. Then you got to check the box, put the tank number, and then initial it or sign it. Unloading load, unload load, unload load. Now, you notice how it says date on, you got to turn these in every day. You know it says date on each single one of those. Date, 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 date. You got to put the date 6 times on this thing. Okay, I don't know who the oxymoron is. Then wants me to put the date on it 6 times. I refuse. Okay, it's like, you know what? Put the date somewhere up on top. I'm making this a whole new one. Because I did 7 loads yesterday. This is enough for 3. So I used 3 pieces of paper. There's a lot of wasted space on here. I'm like, you know what? No. I got pissed off at the boss so bad. I literally had to walk off work and come back 2 hours later after I calmed down. And I told him that's what I was doing. I said, you know what? You just pissed me off too much. I can't work right now. Can't concentrate. And I got to be careful with that. I just don't do politics very well. It was just something, I was trying to question this, what we were doing, and he was like, well, you're just doing this to piss me off on purpose. I'm like, wait a minute here. I'm doing this to piss you. Wait, no, that pissed me off. Accusing me, and it's like, I just don't do politics very well. I think it's all done. I think it just went under the rug. So I went back 2 hours later, and I went to work and never heard nothing the rest of the day. So I'm sure he's still not happy with me, but I'm still get a job. So, and that's good because, I mean, what am I? I'm pushing almost 24 bucks an hour. I don't want to jeopardize it. And like I said, I'm going to go through and redo this thing. I mean, another thing that's happening at work. I got they got a physical, so it's gonna be the 19th. I work that day, which is good, so they'll pay me while I'm doing this, which is cool. But me and this other lady, we got separate physicals, and it actually says separate physicals on here. A little asterisk by it, and then you look at the asterisk, it says female. So yes, but I don't know what the heck they're gonna do. Heck. They say wear a 2-piece, so I'm assuming they're saying wear bra and panties. Instead of wearing a 1-piece, I don't know. What in the hell they're gonna check? I know they're gonna do a blood check. Heck, they're not gonna check my Bobo. I don't know what they're gonna check, but this might be the day where it finds out for sure. I mean, there's gotta be someone at work that knows. Okay, it's because somebody I did through the hiring process. Had to do the background check and notice Mike on there somewhere. So, but yeah, they saved the 2 ladies for the very, very last. So, separate physicals. All right. So I guess all the guys get physical together. I don't know. So it's going to be interesting. It's not as nerve-wracking as the beard, but they're paying for it. So they're going to do a blood thing. They're going to do my air mask. You know, because sometimes if the gas is really poisonous, I still got to pull the oil. So I got to wear an air mask. You know, take an air hose up, engage the tanks, work the tanks, whatever. So they got to resize me or make sure. So they do that. They do my truck physical the same day, you know, because I got to have a medical card. So they'll do that. And then, I don't know what kind. I don't know why they're telling me wear two-piece loose clothing. I don't understand what the heck they're going to check. I mean, I doubt they're going to do a mammogram. I need to get a mammogram. I need to. I want to get one before I get the implants, for obvious reasons. I mean, they're only B's now. They're not super huge. I mean, I can't juggle them or nothing. But if I run up and down the steps, they bounce around a little bit. But before I get the augmentation, I got to get the mammogram, because I heard when you get the implants, it just kind of hard to do the mammogram. I don't know. A titty squisher. I heard that sucker hurts too. So, and Work's paying for this. It's like $600. Work's paying for it. So, and Work's been doing good. I put in, it was a slow day the first day. And I just been, after I found out how much the electrolysis is going to cost, believe me, I've been putting in 12, 13-hour days every single day. Just to you know, I get paid by the load, but if I'm having a good day and if I'm racking in 24, 25 bucks an hour, believe me, I'm going to stay that extra load or get, you know, whatever I can. So, because legally I'm allowed to do 14 hours if I get enough hours. So I can do 14 hours a day. So I can't do any more. That's DOT log, you know. Oil fields got their separate thing. So, but I think last week, before taxes, I mean, this is just the gross. This ain't the net. I think it was like 1,400. So I can't. That's in a week. So it's going to be a good month after taxes if I can keep that up the whole entire week. If I don't get fired, like I said, if little stupid stuff like this doesn't piss me off, and I don't do politics well, and I told them, you know, when he started going through this thing, I said, you know, this is just a waste of time. And you got date on here, wasting so much space, but, you know, I'm just going to do my, and then the one I did do, I'm supposed to do it before we kick on the pump. Check it. See, everybody's doing this in the truck and just, I'm like, well, if you want me to do this right, I'm down on the ground outside. The whole sheet was dirty, full of oil. I want to hear about it. That's not over, I don't think, but we'll just see. Like I said, it's truck driving, so if anything does happen with this job, I can always get another job. I'm not that worried about it. Truck driving is just one of those things. We don't stick around for 20 years at one company. It don't really happen. There's an exception to the rule all the time, but it really don't happen in the trucking industry. So, at least not with me, or not with people that don't like to brown nose or do politics, and I don't do either one. I'm not a baker. I tried to learn how to cook once, but I just didn't know how to sugarcoat everything. So, and I'm one of the few people, I do not shut up and do my job. If I got to do something and I don't like it, I'm going to do it. That's my job. I got to do it. But believe me, I'm going to whine and moan the whole entire time while I'm doing it. And that's, I know, I got to chill. So, especially getting paid this good. Oh, man. That's pretty good. So, a lot's been happening. This is sort of a long video, huh? Wow. Work's been going all right though, and I've been making the money. Just as long as I hold off until the first, I think I got it. I just chill it down a couple notches. Let's see, there was a couple other things I forgot to. Oh, the rash. I've been telling you about that rash. I've been getting all this eczema stuff, and thermarest. And I've been trying to get everything. I think I figured out what it was, and I told them what it was. It was the uniforms. They spray a fire-resistant coating. They do something to make them fire-resistant, not fireproof, but fire-resistant. FREs, fire-resistant equipment or something. Or FRCs, fire-resistant clothing, which is part of the uniform. And I just take them. I took them last week to the laundromat. I washed them, one load, dried them. I don't think they're rinsing off whatever it is. So, before they spray the chemical. I worked in the oil field for over 4 years. I've never been allergic to this stuff before. So, it's just something with this company, the way they're doing their clothes, I don't know. And I told them about it. They said, go ahead and wash them once, you know, see if that helps. If it helps, we'll find a different place to wash them. So, we'll see how that goes. But yeah, no, it's fine. No itches. Very few. It's chilled out so much. So that's been good. What else? My gosh, I just ramble and ramble and ramble. Next week, I am getting prepared. That's the week I'm going to Dallas. I have my doctor consultation, my first one, for Peter Raphael in Dallas. He does SRS, GRS surgery. So I'm getting my consultation with him at first, and also breast augmentation. Chances are I probably will not use him, but it's important to get a consultation, you know, to get the gears turning and rolling in my head to see what I need to do. And I'm also going to ask about the bottom electrolysis, which ain't no fun either, I'm sure. Which I think a lot of ones in Thailand, they're getting away from that, but the doctors here in the United States, I'm pretty sure you've got to get like laser or electrolysis downstairs before they do surgery. So, which makes sense because you don't want no wild hairs growing. What's the matter? You got a wild hair up your butt? No, I got a wild hair up my. No, that's me. No wonder why you're being such a today. So anyway, I'm looking forward to that. I'll have my dentist next week in Dallas. I'll have my therapist. What else am I having? I'm missing something, but I'll have also. Oh, I hate those metal blinds. I know. Phobia. Those cloth. My trusty, dusty little calendar that I keep in my purse. June, Arizona Meltzer. Oh yeah. I know when that's at. That's June 5th. May, April, March. Where's April? There's April. 9 a.m. GRS, dentist, therapist. Okay, I guess that's it. So after my therapist, I guess I'll head back here. I'm still deciding if I want to stay one more day because I'll just have to see how things go. But I'll cancel the laser. I got a laser that day. That's what it was. But I got to cancel it because if I do the laser, that could put some hairs dormant on my neck because it's only going to be on the neck where they do the laser, and it might leave some hairs dormant for a while because it's what, June or April 20th, so they're good for 6 weeks. And, you know what I'm saying? It might leave them dormant until like the middle of June, and here I am getting the electrolysis in the beginning of June. So no, I'm just gonna bypass the whole shebang and I'll get the save my laser because it's already paid for. I'll save it for maybe my trip in August. If I go in August, where am I going again? I don't even know when I'm going. I know June I'm gonna be in Arizona. August, nothing. 1 p.m. Dallas, September. Which I am cutting my Dallas trips down just so I can save up for surgery. I realize it costs so much. So I'm going in September. I don't know if I'm going to go one time in between. Because I know vacation's in June. I got a 4 p.m. Skype. I think we canceled that. No, maybe not. I'll find out. And then I got... Okay. Oh, maybe I didn't do any more for this year. I got a 1 p.m. But that's going to my 3-day weekend, so that might change. And there's still nothing to find out if work's going to go hourly or not, which I hope they do, but they're still talking about it. So, anyway, I am rambling. I guess I got to get going. Everything is going good. I'm going to go get some shopping done, get some cooking done. I got to, you know, before I do this, actually they're going to do it like a blood test. They're going to do all of my sugars, everything. So, even though I just had them done, this is work, so I don't know what they're going to all do. They're going to check if I'm diabetic. They're going to check this, check that. They're checking everything. That's a good little test. So, I got to like fast before I do it, and make sure I don't eat. I think if I eat greasy hamburgers, which I want, because I like greasy food, I probably need to get those done tonight or tomorrow, and then just like eat like an angel, you know, all week long until my Friday. Next Friday I go to the doctor, and I'll let you know how that goes. I'll keep you updated on the work, obviously, and stay tuned as June gets closer. What exactly this is going to detail, it's going to be frustrating. I'm going to have to cope with it. It's something that needs to get done. Something I want to get done. I don't want the torture that goes with it, though. It's something I should have done a long time ago, and I just didn't have the money, the electrolysis, okay? Like I've heard women say this all the time, other girls say this. If you're transitioning, and if you can afford it and you can do it, get the electrolysis out before you live 24/7. Because once you live 24/7, you don't want to go back. And that's my dilemma. I left Mike. I left him a long way. I mean, now it's almost like I got to bring him back just to survive, and it's something I'm gonna have to cope with and deal with before I do this last thing on the face. So, and then the rest of the vacation is gonna be good. Go to California, come back, visit the Grand Canyon. It's gonna be a good trip. It's gonna be a good vacation. It's not gonna be all torture. So, you know, somebody's bugging me. So, anyway, really, in the middle of my video, okay, yes, I've been rambling. You just got to remember, you got to be true. You got to be yourself. I know. That's why now you know my dilemma. Coming up in June, how am I going to stay true and how am I going to stay myself and still get my electrolysis done safely? It's not always easier said than done, but it is possible. And you just got to be true. Got to be yourself. Until next time.